What is up on YouTube? Welcome to this new series from Corwood on EU4. It's been a few months that I didn't post anything. People have been asking me to make a video for the starting of the Ottomans. So here we are. The strategy doesn't change much in 1.19. What changes is the forts. Well, we just did a small attempt, but I left after like 2 years of gameplay because some alliances that never happened before happened, so I wanted to make sure that it doesn't just always happen. But we'll see. First of all, merge your ships and send them at Constantinople. And here we'll put a leader on this. Then we choose our rivals. Pick always your rivals on targets that you know you're going to attack. So Byzantium, obviously, and then we'll go for the Mamluks and for QQ. Then you can embargo him, and him, and him, with you. Okay, we're going to destroy this fort here, because forts now protect areas. That's why you have the borders. This one's already protecting all this. And we'll also do the same thing in Edirne, because once we have Constantinople, this is the same area anyways. We're going to take all 3 decisions that we have here and the mission for the City of All Desire, so we have a CD there. Then you go to your states and take the one that give loyalty and influence on all 3 of those. If you have over 50, you want to take the points. If you don't have over 50 but over 40, you want to push it to 50, so hire someone. We'll hire the theologian because we'll use that guy. Take the points. It's under 40, you can't hire someone, so we'll have to give them another province. And we'll give them Uskuk because it's almost at 25 anyways. Now we go back to the merchants. Now the merchants, we can hire the minister. Take the points, and we'll take the money. These guys will go down here. Now with the money, we'll first hire our people, so we'll take the theologian. And here, with the nobles, we'll recruit the minister here. You always want to have a diplomat as often as possible, because for war conquest, one of your limiting factor, the most limiting factor is aggressive expansion. This will help lower it. And then here we'll take a +1. I'm not going to use that extra force limit, but it's just to have an advisor. And now here we'll build up to 36, because that's our natural force limit. The +4 is from the advisor. I'm not going to convert anyone. And this guy here, we're going to hire a second general. And here what you can do, I usually don't, you can do is hire an admiral for this. He will be useful anyway when we show you. Now we're going to speed 5 this, and we wait on the 11th of December. What you can do here is go to influence and you warn AQ, and you'll do the same on Karaman. The reason being, these 2 likes to go by Dulkadir. Now we'll go alliance, check our alliances. Here there's no one. This guy's allied to Kandar, which is fine. This guy's allied to Karaman, Ramazan. It's fine. What you don't want is in the first run, the first attempt for this, the Tiras allied the AQ for some reason, and Albania allied Hungary for some reason. Serbia allied Bosnia first. That's just because the merchants. And now they are allied. It happens often since Rights of Man, so it's fine, we'll have to deal with it. The way you do this is just ignore them for a start. That's what I want to do, basically. The troops that we hired will go deal with southern Greece. Okay, let's do this. You can't call Serbia as a collision because you start with a truce with them, so we're not going to take anything on them. So you attack. This will be a wipe. Should be a wipe. It's getting annoying. So that nonsense alliance where seems to be hard-coded. We'll deal with Greece. It's not a big deal, it's 6 development, it's just annoying. But they don't want to fight Hungary this early because he has a huge general. So we'll just go for a course and we'll come back eventually. I'm gonna take some more taxes to cover for this cost. Now we'll go deal with AQ before he gets the alliance that he had in the other run. Oh yeah, I forgot you though. He has to siege the fort though, so whatever. What are you doing? That was weird. How do you expect to win this? The behavior of the AI has been changed a lot, so there are things that don't work as they used to. He's already dead. Seriously? Doesn't even have siege. That was a fast siege. Someone who doesn't know how to siege. What about no? That just happens every time. RNG strikes. It's fine. Just the mother died. Of course. We'll see over this. Did you get it? Yeah. Full assault once we have the walls. That's here. Okay. So in this case here, what you do with this war is you take those two, because this is your core anyways, and you release Syria. You don't take Iraq. And all this is for breast expansion reasons. And as soon as he's out, we're going to marry him. We're going to guarantee him first, just in case that QQ wants to attack him before you can ally him. Serbia. Serbia gained the province too, which means basically gained the fort. I'm never lucky with this, so basically usually when the Khan of Crimea dies, the Ottomans now, since right of man, received one of two events. One is you get a CB on him to subjugate him and you gain a claim on everything else that's in the Crimean region. Or you can decide to give it up for opinion. The other event is that you get them as a marsh. I guess we'll take the CB. What I'm gonna do is just that the CB doesn't last long, and I'd rather do the Mamluks first. I have 10 years. I don't know if I'll be done with the Mamluks by then. We'll see. Not sure if I can peace out, probably not. I'd rather white peace Serbia though, because we'll come back eventually. If you peace out with them in the war, it's going to give them the same truce as Byzantium, which is basically 15 years in this case. If I white peace them, it's a truce of 5 years. So we can go back here with everything. This is not exactly perfect. This shouldn't have been sieged. This is gonna unlucky. We were like 1 day away and then the siege fell. If only I could vassalize Serbia right now. Then I just make sure to declare war before. Is this before under 50? Yes. So we're just gonna do that. This guy will go here. That's normal. You declare on this one. Seriously. Declare on Kandardan. Ooh, Ascap. I missed the time when the Mamluks would mind their own business. How am I gonna do that? I'll basically have to wait until $65, $29, so $89, $95, $94. It can't be done in one war. So I'd rather not have to fight Cameron yet. Otherwise we'll have to wait another 5 years. Or we have a choice. Just want to make sure he didn't call Hungary. Fine, I'll just take your cash. Usually I'd take those two, but now it's way too much. I'd take those two to prevent Hungary from going down. But it's 56 aggressive expansion. I didn't peace out Hungary, Byzantium yet. I'll just take his money. That means Albania will probably grow because he's never going to be able to build an army, although all this sieging Albania. That might be a blessing for us. He gives that to Serbia, we can come back. Serbia is not going to ally Hungary. Do that. And then here we'll take everything. His money. And what I do is increase autonomy here, because the autonomy in the capital is always 0. So I can increase it to get unrest reduction, and then we'll move the capital. What you can do too, these guys, just for the purpose of showing it, I'll do this. Do not quotas for obvious reasons. I'll just wait for the month tick before doing the decision. And your mission will be to form alliance with Syria. It's easy. And then we conquer the land. A new rival, which will be Timurids. Same thing, embargo. For corruption. Okay, it changed something, because it used to be that the lemma, if you didn't touch anything, would require more land. So what I do is give them Constantinople. There's a slight glitch. I'm not going to do it because I don't like using exploits, but basically for nations that have a decision that moves the capital, like the Ottomans, if the province that will become the capital, in this case Constantinople, is owned by a state, when the capital moves, the state still thinks that they have that province for the sake of land percentage, but they don't. So the province is still at 0 autonomy because it's the capital, but they still think they have it, so basically you don't need to give them land for that value. We're not going to do it. So we'll move the capital here. We're missing 7 ducats alone, which is fine. Now we need to figure out how to go. The best way I can see this is attack Kandar, but that means we'll have a white peace with Karaman. What I'll do though, instead of... The problem here, for those who don't understand, is that Karaman starts with a truce with you, which ends in September 49. So you don't want to fight them until September 49, otherwise you won't. They are too big to fully annex as a non-co-belligerent. So you want them to be co-belligerent or the target of your war. Also, when you take land that is in the Reconquest war, if you take land, this is not really a big deal, but if you take land from an ally, not in the main deal, the Reconquest reduction of aggressive expansion does not affect the deal. I need to vassalize you first. An empire now, so we have another general, so we'll hire him. Whatever. I'll go for first. And we'll attack Ramazan as soon as everyone's dead. Before the Mamluks decides to ally them or whatever. Just take 1 fresh unit to siege this. We'll need another here. That's surprisingly not a wipe. Just force everyone Karaman now. This this will refresh. No. Almost clicked that. And well, that's it. Merchants harassed, whatever. For the extra money, we're gonna build a few barks. I want 20 barks before building anything else. I don't want to spend too much money though, because until we have those cores, we're losing money. How much can I spare here? 5? I don't know if I can even move there. This is the same area, so we should be able to. Although, yeah, we'll do some shenanigans here to be able to do Karaman in one shot. I'll have to fight him twice. I'm not going to attack Ramazan yet. What I'll do is carpet siege everything here. Serbia, who gives a shit? Albania's losing, fine. Of course, the siege is taking forever. Sink that. Take that siege here. Wondering if all these medium. So I don't want to take anything in a separate deal. I want to be the largest possible. I suppose that will be it. Might be able to take more when this falls. Of course, it's never gonna fall. Fine. Just gonna make sure everything is stated here, because these are my cores already. Alright. Give them something here. And now, complete. Karaman follows here. Is he small enough? No, he's not. It's a 15 years truce now, but whatever. What are you doing? Alright, so beyond that, that's basically it. Now that we have Tech 4 here, we're going to focus on admin, because the first idea group will be administrative. Not administrative, but an admin group. It might be administrative, I'm not sure yet. I've tested multiple setup for ideas in the start, and I don't see one that's perfect. They just do things differently. That will help. This, we want to have 50 army tradition ASAP. because 50 army tradition unlocks the Janissaries defense. For the Ottomans, we don't care about piety. So here we're going to merge this in stacks of 7-3. And Albania has been full next. Good. Now with a truce with Serbia is in 54, and Hell will have her conquest on them. These are the cores down here, so now we can state that. And move the estates down here. I will take that. That was just for to get the decision. Okay. Now these two, once 10, will leave the land to the Dimi yet for now, because we're going to do some shenanigan soon-ish about that. Everything that's 25, we want to take it back. We know that this is lower than 25. We just gave them that. And then that. And the reason we do this, because what's around the 25, it means that we would get more from that province if we owned it directly. Our income is getting back online now. We'll probably have to leave the capital behind here and come back eventually one day. Fine. I don't want to piss off these guys because we're going to vassalize them. And also with the Ottomans, so we don't care about piety. It's more money for us. We're making money now. Although we're going to hire troops soon enough. I keep rolling ones, which is annoying. The stack is fine. So we want 28 and 12. We're missing 4 horses. It should be 40. Yep. The rest we're not hiring it. We don't need it for the Mamluks. Around the south and north. Truces are over. Where did it spawn? In Rome. Interesting. You rarely get this event. Okay, I'll take this. Usually I don't care about the piety, but prestige is super awesome. Prestige is lower aggressive expansion and increased aggressive expansion decay. So you want to have as much prestige as possible. So keep in mind when I say that this is perfected based on what happened in their situation. And like the alliance with Albania, between Albania and Hungary, I've tested it twice now, and twice they get the alliance before you get to attack them. So there's that. Now Venice is... Okay. So technically we'd take Albania, but we couldn't because they were allied to Hungary. It's not worth fighting Hungary for that. This is 7-3. Oh, we can take everything. Awesome. I'm gonna state that. I think I'll state that anyways. Let's give them land. Now these guys want something. I'll give them a skip, I suppose. Alright. So this is gonna be the end of the first episode once my armies are merged together. Let's just look at the forts first. 1 fort per area maximum. I'm not gonna build forts just to cover the areas that are not covered. So this is 7-3. And 7-3. With this done, we're going to ally Ragusa. I could do that, but whatever. We're gonna go for the Mamluks first. Anyway, we're gonna bring the fleet back here, put it in the port because the Mamluks have a bigger fleet than ours at the start. And I want to build more barks. I'll just queue this before the next episode. What 8? Oh, it's here now. 14 would be enough for now. Not sure where I'm going. And that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next episode where we'll attack the Mamluks to rebuild Syria. See you then.